What's good, guys? Queen City Autographs here, coming at you with an IP recap. It's my first recap of the season. I got two teams I've done. I done Portland about a week ago and Sacramento today. Really lackluster, pretty much to start my season. Portland was god awful. I mean, it was ass with a capital A. Lillard didn't sign. McCollum, the security guard, wouldn't sign, which was just kind of awful based on the way the day was going. He was running late. That's been a central theme these past couple times because Rudy Gay with the Kings today, he was running late and the security guard wouldn't let him sign either. But yeah, it's just been awful. I mean, I got one bright spot with the Kings, and we'll get to that in a minute. But Portland was just god awful. That's why I'm doing a joint recap because I mean, might as well cover these, but it's whatever. But we'll go ahead and jump into it with Portland first since I did them first. First off, on index cards, the reason I got index cards, I only had two floorboards. I was saving for Pat Connaughton, and because I couldn't find a rookie card in time. And then I heard Damian didn't sign cards when I got there. I had a rookie card for him, so was going to resort to getting him on a floorboard, but he didn't sign, so I had two left over for the Kings. But anyway, I got Luis Montero, their community college rookie. You could tell he had no clue what was going on when I asked him to sign. I pointed to the index card, signs the binder beside it, pointed back to the index card, and there you go. So that was fantastic. Then I got Tim Frazier on the index card. Jumping into the actual cards now. Warning, this is awful, but I got Noah Vonleh on one, if you can see through all the glare. There we go. I got Mo Harkless on two. First time ever getting him. He's him and one other guy are the only guys I've met for the first time when I got this team. Both of those came out solid. I got Myers Leonard on one. He's a really strict one per for some reason. Got Al-Farouq Aminu. He also did one. He ran off the card and then finished, so that was fantastic. Got Ed Davis on two. He's the other guy that I met for the first time. He smudged the hell out of my set card, which was great. And then he signed a hoops for me here, which came out solid, so at least I got one. And then lastly but not least for the Blazers, I got Gerald Henderson. He signed a rookie for me. And then I got him on a Hornets card in his bald head era, which is something every collector should have. But yeah, Portland was just really terrible, awful, lackluster. Kind of made me sad. Jumping into it for Sacramento, which wasn't a whole heck of a lot better, but still probably better than Portland. I got like 16. I got like 10 autographs, I think, from Portland, and I got like 16 from Sacramento. But Rudy Gay ran late. Rajon Rondo like faked us out. He like held his finger up like he was going to sign, and then he got onto the bus. So that really hurt my heart, and then it really hurt my heart even worse when Rudy Gay ran late because that was the reason I kind of went. And DeMarcus is just DeMarcus, so you know he won't touch a pen. And I think that's oh yeah, Derek Collison, he was like tweaking when he came out, so he didn't sign. But I got Duhé Dukin, however you say his name. I watched him at Wisconsin, that's why I got him on the floorboard. Next up I got Eric Moreland on one too. These are the two left over from said Portland game. Next up I got assistant coach Anthony Carter on a hoops from like 3-4 years ago, with probably the biggest signature I've ever seen on a trading card. Next up I got Corliss Williamson, another assistant coach. I actually graphed the Kings last year but never posted a recap. It's because it was raining so bad I left after like getting 3 or 4 guys. Oh yeah, Ben McLemore, speaking of Kings, I didn't see him either. I don't know where he was, but I got him last year, so no biggie. Next up I got George Karl. He signed it sideways, and it was facing him like this, so I don't know how he managed that, but autograph's an autograph. Next up I got Costa Koufos on one. I actually just happened to pull a card of him. I about didn't have anything for him. Fantastic story here. Omri Caspi came out, and I asked him to sign for me. And then he accused me of getting him yesterday. He was like, well, I just did yesterday. And I was like, well, I wasn't here. I've never done shoot around or arrival or anything like that a day in my life. So I don't know where he got that from, but that was fantastic. And then he gave me this really shortened signature, so even better. Next up, I got Quincy Acey on one. I hear he's tough at times, so I was kind of surprised that he signed, but got him nonetheless. I got James Anderson on one. He actually only signed for 2 people and then ignored everybody else. I guess that's what playing in the EuroLeagues for 1 year does to you. It's a tough life in Lithuania or wherever he played. Kind of happy to get this one. I got Seth Curry on one. I really liked him at Duke, living here in North Carolina. I got to grow up watching him play quite a bit, so that was cool nonetheless. I got Caron Butler, whose autograph I swear looks different every time I get it, but got him nicely on a studio nonetheless. Next up, I got Marco Bellinelli on 4. He actually about didn't sign. The guy behind me like saved the day and managed to call him over, so that was cool. And then he managed to do 4 for me when he did, so that's awesome. And then the highlight of my season so far is none other than Willie Cauley-Stein. He signed for everybody. I don't know like how well that's going to hold up because he didn't even say a word the whole time he signed, so I don't know if he doesn't like it or maybe he was just in a bad mood. I have no clue about anything from any other city, but he did sign for everybody. Gave me a pretty nice signature on here too, so can't lie. Happy with that. At least gave some kind of work to the trip. I could not tell you when my next game is. It's probably going to still be about another month before I graph. It's going to be super hit or miss this year like it is every other year for me. So, yeah, guys, just thought I'd get y'all caught up on my season so far. Hopefully it gets better. And until next time, guys, I am out.